Alright, so this is problem 4 of the 2017 AP Stats free response. Problem reads, the chemicals in clay used to make pottery can differ depending on the geographical region where the clay originated. Sometimes archaeologists use a chemical analysis of clay to help identify where a piece of pottery originated. Such analysis measures the amount of the chemical in the clay as a percent of the total weight of the piece of pottery. The box plots below summarize analyses done for the three chemicals, X, Y, and Z, on pieces of pottery that originated at 1 to 3 sites, 1, 2, or 3. So the first part A, asks for chemical Z, describe how the percents found in the pieces of pottery are similar and how they differ among the 3 sites. So for this one, comparing distributions, we always want to look at shape, center, and spread. So if we start with center, we can compare the medians of the 3. And we see chemical Z for all 3 sites. There's site 3, site 2, and site 1. And we can see for all 3 sites, the center, which is the median of the box plot, is in approximately the same position. So the first comparison, we can just start with that. So the median amount of chemical Z at all three sites is approximately equal at around 7%. And then moving on, the next thing we're going to compare is the spread. So for this, we can look at range and IQR. So we see that the range for chemical Z at site 3 is the largest, followed by site 1 and site 2. And the IQRs for site 3 and site 1 are about the same, with site 2 being smaller than both of these. So for that statement, all that's required is we're going to say the range of chemical Z is largest at site 3 followed by sites 1 and 2 respectively. And moving on to the last part of the problem, we wanted to describe the shape of all the distributions. So as we can see, they do appear to be symmetric, but because they are box plots, we don't necessarily want to make this generalization. So instead, we can just mention that none of the distributions of chemical Z have any outliers. So all 3 distributions chemical Z contain no O lines.